Hola, this is Ayanna Mojica, Wisdom Medicine Woman, and I am broadcasting live from Oaxaca, Mexico, where I'm based. Oaxaca is a really special place. Oaxaca is steeped in indigenous tradition, la medicina tradicional, the multi-layered artisanals and craftsmanship. And here's the other thing. What's on the other side? The other side of what we see with our 3D eyes, but there's definitely the other side. And it's important that we respect that. That's another topic. But today I am sharing on my Solartarian Breatharian Journey and the topic of wealth. I'm introducing the topic of wealth to the Solartarian Breatharian Journey. Now, I want to say thank you very much to Elitom Elamin for sharing that term with me and many, many others, Solartarian, while he was here in Oaxaca. There's so much light, so much soul, so much life force energy here. And so when he was here, he shared that Solartarian journey, the term, the Solartarian energy, and I just really got ignited with that. And, I know there's the breatharian journey, there's the pranic journey. And when he had said Solartarian, it's as though all the soul, all the solar, all of the memories of this, what we're living right now, with eating the light from the sun, it was reignited. So thank you, shout out to Elitom Elamin. So the Solartarian journey, or the breatharian journey, and the topic of wealth, I have yet to hear about. And I don't know too much about what everyone else out there is saying on the Solartarian journey and breatharianism. I do know what Elitom Elamin is teaching, which is quite beautiful, powerful, life-giving, and present day. He's the only one that I've really been studying the teachings. I also have sat under Jasmuheen, who is a long-time breatharian, beautiful soul. I believe she's in Australia, teaching on this beautiful, peaceful lifestyle. So I had the blessing of sitting underneath her teachings one whole day, and the light that was shining from her and the depth of the meditation I was able to engage with in her presence, it was pretty amazing. And so I did a little bit of studying of her teaching and what she believes. So the topic of Solartarianism and wealth, I'm just going to introduce it a little bit today, because today is Friday. Today is the day of the goddess. Today is the day of beauty and abundance. It's the day celebrated by many, the goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, who pours out coins, gold coins from her hands and blesses with the other. Friday is the day of Venus. And so today, on this day where we are blessed with the energy of wealth and beauty and abundance, I am sharing on the Solartarian journey, my personal Solartarian journey and wealth. And perhaps you might be inspired to move further into this journey of light, eating light, knowing that it's connected to wealth. And we don't have to keep them separate on this journey. I want to also acknowledge my teacher, Dr. Pillai, and his teachings on the goddess and his teachings and mantras that literally help to dissolve poverty and negative limiting scarcity consciousness and begin to stimulate the vibration of wealth. Thank you to Dr. Pillai. By the way, if you are all inspired, just encouraged by these teachings and what I've been sharing over the last few months and years, I invite you to write a comment, put a thumbs up, subscribe, share. The more people who do that, then the more the algorithms put me up higher in the in the chain, and more people can be reached. And that's what it's about, is taking these words, these light teachings, these light practices, and send them out to more people so they too can be ignited and empowered to walk in their divinity, to walk in their light, to be inspired. So I invite you to please like, share, and subscribe. Now, the path of Solartarianism, the Solartarian Journey, and wealth, they can be very much linked together, because the energy of light comes in various frequencies. And we want the frequencies of light to be very, very high, and the frequencies of sound to be very, very, very high, and the frequencies of what we see to be very, very, very high, and the frequencies of currency to be very, very high. It's all connected. Wealth is another extension, another expression of this light frequency, the higher light. So the more we are taken in this light, the more we are doing the meditations. Elitom Elamin says meditation is the foundation. The more we are doing the meditations, the more we are cultivating our internal energy. The more we are ingesting and eating that light, the more we are dispelling the false teachings, the patterns and habits, the negative patterns and habits that have kept us literally bound up in many ways. Bound up, keeping us from expressing our full divinity. And our full divinity is pure light. And expressing that light in all the beautiful ways that we could possibly express it. And one of them is through wealth. The currency of wealth, when it is at a high vibration with high intentions, then that currency can bring us, we would be part of, it brings us, we circulate the wealth, whatever that means to you. Wealth, well-being, whatever that means to you, monetarily, physically, materially, spiritually. And in this case, I'm talking about wealth that's material wealth. And I love what my teacher, Dr. Pillai, always teaches. He teaches on the 200% life, 100% spiritual, 100% material, 100% spiritual and mystical, 100% scientific and practical. When we here on planet Earth, we're here on planet Earth, and so there are planetary laws, right? There are certain laws that have kept us in the past constricted. But when we are on this Solartarian light journey, when we are on this path of eating more light frequencies, we get set free. And we are free now to really be our beautiful, magnificent, wealthy selves. I'm going to be sharing more on this, on the topics of my Solartarian journey with wealth, with health, youthing. That's a huge one. That's a huge one. Coming in alignment with the higher frequencies of light and the universal laws. The Solartarian Journey and the sacred sexual energy, the life force energy. There's so many ways that this beautiful energy is expressed. Solartarian Journey and creativity. I'll also be sharing on my own personal initiation, powerful initiations into this Solartarian journey. It was called something differently when I received mine, but I'm going to share this. I'll share also on those who have led a incredible, almost miraculous breatharian life, living on light. Literally, the body's changing into light, and they don't die. They didn't die. They didn't just like get sick and their soul left the body. Their bodies turn into light. And then they chose when to move in and out of form. So I bless you on this day. This is the Solartarian Journey or Breatharian Journey. And the topic today is introducing wealth. And I want you to think about, and not only think about, but what is your idea, impression of, desire of wealth? What is yours? Write some comments down. Let's have a topic and let's have a conversation. What is your idea of wealth? What else do you want to know about wealth? How does wealth and the Solartarian journey, how do they blend together? How do you integrate them? Please share your thoughts, your comments. I'll be putting a description, some links and a description of some of the things I'm talking about. You'll find in the description box. And we thank you so much. We are looking for sponsors. And thank you for those who have supported us financially. We're going to be growing. We're going to be growing because this topic of light and eating light and living this higher vibration, this is what's up. And I know this is what's up because who is reaching out to me behind the scenes? Who is showing up? Who is reaching out? Who is asking for more? Who is responding? And so because of your comments, I'm responding. I'm going to give you more of what you desire. I love you, I bless you, and so it is, and so it is.